TV1.
And we'll live. And I'm tweeting the link.
Oh god, I have got to take like Advil or something. Maybe it'll change my whole life.
Josh's drug of choice.
What?
Viagra. And that's a callback to last week.
That's some hard drugs right there.
How long have you been working on that one?
About 2 seconds. It's easy with that pill.
Saw the opportunity to crank that out, didn't you? Dude. Okay. I think I got all this covered. Oh my gosh.
God damn it.
What?
I gotta put my phone on mute. Shani keeps texting.
She's texting because she's done another thing.
She's in another thing?
Oh my god.
It was French.
Baxter, what are you doing? Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, well. See, this is why I drink.
No, you're not supposed to. You're trying hard, remember?
Not that.
I missed the part. Did we tweet out the link?
Yeah, I tweeted out the link. You go ahead and retweet it.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to change Twitter to Twiddle. And they're all going to be
Twiddle it?
Twiddles, retwiddles, cheese twiddles.
I saw some of those yesterday. No, cheese doodles. I saw cheese doodles yesterday.
What is the difference between a cheese twiddle and a cheese doodle?
Cheese doodle draw on things?
One you'll see later and the other you'll see after a while.
No, that doesn't explain anything, Jordan. What does that mean?
Oh, hold on.
For what?
So it's just us now. This is a fucking disaster.
I'm here.
It's the 26th annual disaster hour.
We've been doing this for 26 annuals?
What were we talking about?
Rick Van fucking Winkle over here.
We condense them into
Ivanhoe.
sizable chunks.
Ivanhoe.
Who are you calling chunks?
You, Josh.
Okay.
Or shall I say chunks?
I will get on that fucking elliptical machine and record from there.
You will.
Do it. I dare you.
God.
I dare you.
All right, let's see. I need an extension cord for my headphones.
Just get the machine closer. No, don't. No, Josh, I need you to sit down. We don't need this disaster hour to be any more disastrous than it already is 3 minutes in.
I'm sitting down. Can you hear me?
Stand up. What is wrong with you?
Either that or bring the computer down with you.
You're bringing the whole show down with you.
I don't think that's me.
It might be. I don't know.
No, one way to find out.
Well, guys, we're gathered here today to mourn the loss
Of Mickey Mutineers.
Wait, what? What happened to us?
Oh.
No,
All right.
guys.
I'm ready.
Okay, we're just gonna jump right into this. This is the disaster hour. Tonight's theme, video game music, and I'm very excited about it. I've been prepping for this all afternoon.
Yeah.
Man, have you guys heard about the Disney news that came out today?
Nope.
Yep.
Saving that for next week, Jordan.
I'm so sick of listening to video game music.
Well, hey,
I can't even tell you. I know.
Hey, that might be on someone's list, Josh. So here's what we're going to do.
It's on mine.
A couple years ago, we did our favorite cartoon theme songs, because this is an annual show.
A couple years ago.
I was about to say, time flies.
There's a callback to a minute and a half ago.
Oh, hysterical. That's what they come for.
Maybe
Anyway.
we stop drinking all together.
That episode was wildly popular to me.
Sorry.
I love that episode. I love putting it together. I love doing it. And later on, I loved listening to it. I've listened to it
You
one
love doing it
time.
because I did all the work.
You did some of the work. Good job.
I'm just gonna be really snarky this whole episode. I hope everyone's just ready to ignore it. I'm grumpy.
Who said
I'm
that?
in a Shayna kind of this mood.
Well, where is Shane?
Where is Shane? Yeah.
Josh, it was your turn to watch her.
What? Is she watching?
No one's watching. We can get away with anything
We can
right now.
dance.
If you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
God fucking
Shayna?
always has. Does it have to be that song? That song? Does it?
It's the only song in the world
I'm
that says.
foaming at the mouth about this.
Anyway, so we did a cartoon theme song episode where we talked about our favorite cartoon theme songs, plugged them into the episode for the listening audience. It was lots of fun. It was a really long episode. We're doing that again this week with video game theme songs. Not theme songs, just video game music.
So weird.
I feel
Music-
like anytime we do a show like this, you just are a glutton for punishment because you have to go find all the songs
There, yeah,
and edit
there's
them in.
so much
That's right, Andy's
video
hard
game
work.
music. Because when the cartoon theme song, there's just the theme song. With video games, there's like the map, the fucking boss music, the this, that, and the other thing.
That reminds me. I just remembered one.
Yeah, like we could do an entire episode on just Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Well, and with
we?
cartoon theme songs, you can watch like top 100 cartoon theme songs, and it takes an hour. You could watch video game music for like until you rot and die. There's so much of it on YouTube, and it sucks. And there's no short way to do it.
And then, to make it even better, there's
then-
10-hour versions of songs. So if you find one you like, you're like, I'm going to listen to this for the rest of the day. And well into tomorrow.
Like the Airquan Bird
And you
song?
just stand there going like this.
You're both right. But Josh, the Airquan Bird is not a theme song. So here's the thing. With the TV show theme songs, like we said one and then I plugged that one in. I feel like this time we're going to condense it down a little bit. We have our organized choices of what we're going to say.
I also don't remember video game music like as readily as I do a theme song. You know what I mean? Like I can remember a video game I played, and when I listen to the music, I recognize it.
You're like, oh yeah.
That song that I heard 5,000 friggin' times. It's weird to think of now because you don't listen to me. Like I don't have music on a video game now, really ever.
And what's weird is like the old video games, that music would be playing the entire time.
It seems weird to me now to think that we would play video games for like hours, and that was like literally all we were doing. We didn't have phones to be effing around on. Like you were just like sit there and that's all you did was what you were doing.
And listening to the music. But hey, guys, real quick, before we get
This
into
episode
video
is just
games,
me talking about like
Did
the
an
past,
airplane,
right?
did an airplane just fly right over someone's house?
I thought
Wasn't
that was
me.
your helicopter. Whoa! I got a text on my thing. It
Jordan
says,
flew
like,
right over
wait.
Josh's house?
Yeah, just now. Did you guys not see it?
You're fast. So anyway,
Wow.
okay, before we get into the video games,
Shayna, it says please wait. Oh, it's telling her please wait. Okay, never mind. That was confusing.
I do have a new shirt announcement. Real quick, guys. Jordan, tell us about your new shirts.
What? I have a new shirt on my store, and it is me as Dr. Facilier because Dr. Facilier is one of my favorite Disney villains, and I'm also from the New Orleans area, so a lot of the voodoo folklore,
It's clicking.
religion. That was me. Sorry, I was clicking.
Oh.
A lot of the voodoo religion and the hoodoo folklore is something that I grew up around. So a friend of mine, Cassie, she is on Twitter at DizFlixTidbit. She created this amazing piece of art with me as Dr. Facilier. So, yeah, I put it on a shirt.
Isn't he just basically Baron Samdi?
Who?
Baron
What?
Samdi.
Everyone just say yes.
I really like the Dr. Facilier walk around character. He's really cool.
Baron Samdi's voodoo god.
But yeah, to find that shirt, go to anything at Jordan Gasly. You'll find it. Or just go to storefrontier.com and search for Jordan Gasly, right?
Yeah, that's the easiest way to
Look
do it because I
everywhere
can't
for
remember
him.
the actual link.
So you find him.
And speaking of new shirts and links, I made a new shirt too, guys, for Halloween.
Yeah?
For Halloween.
It's a
You got
candy-
Wall at the end of that.
Well, it's a very wall-looking shirt.
Did Wall actually create this shirt? Tell the
Yeah.
truth.
It's my tribute to Heimlich's Choo Choo Train. So
What
you
is
can,
Shane at? Her thing is
so
you can tell her what I mean.
you can go to MickeyMutineers.com and click the store link, and you can find the new shirt there. And it's only available till Halloween, because after Halloween, it's going away. It's a Halloween shirt. It's candy corn. Can't miss it. And you can also check all the social media for Mickey Mutineers, and it's plastered all over that too. Guys, let's get into some video games.
Let's do this.
No, wrong show. Josh,
Oh, fine.
settle down. Hey, how do I
30 fist
sound?
bumps.
I can't remember
Yeah.
if I adjusted my microphone or not.
Kind
Do
of
I
like
sound
this.
okay?
Oh,
Like,
that's
do I sound equal volume to everybody else?
You sound
Yes.
just like Kermit the Frog.
So normal. Got it.
Why are there so many
Songs about
about
rainbows.
rain? You're just singing in your regular voice.
I was trying to do Ray Romano.
You really came out sounding like Harold Ramis. Rest in peace.
What happened to Ray Romano?
Harold Ramis?
Oh, him too. I turned the joke, Jordan. It didn't work. Anyway, the video games, guys. So I've compiled a list of my top favorite video game songs. There's 7 of them.
Okay.
I narrowed it
What
down
happened to the other 7?
I had.
He lied
had-
about him.
I mean, I could whip up 7 real
They were
quick.
never
like-
even real.
And so I imagine between all of us, I have a suspicion that there's going to be a very broad spectrum of video game music that the 4 of us, maybe the 5 of us, will come up with.
I only have 2.
You only
Maybe.
have 2.
I have 3. Kind
Josh,
of.
how many
I
do you have?
I have 2.5.
5,
Oh,
maybe 6. I don't know. What?
Well, you make it sound like you don't have a list at all. It's all from memory, maybe.
No, I took notes when I thought about it.
Oh, okay.
Since when do we have to have an actual written list for it to be satisfactory?
That's just Jake.
Just I'm just judging Josh. Just let me be judgmental.
Hey, I wrote a list because I knew I would forget and be unprepared.
What's like?
As Scar says.
I'm
Oh,
trying
sorry,
to
this
be
isn't Disney.
I'm trying to be a better
Boy
me.
Scout.
Good job, Josh.
I left my kids at the grocery store today.
Wait, hold on. The 2 older ones or the 2 younger ones?
Oh shit, those guys? I'll be back, guys.
well, we lost Josh.
Hey, but we gained a Shayna.
Did my tip work?
It did. I'm not smart enough
the
to
same thing
computer.
happens to me.
If
And-
I had $1 for every time I said that.
And it doesn't, like, I don't get the email ever. And then I look in my Hangouts and it just puts it in spam automatically.
No, that's accurate.
So, Jake, you're spam.
Yours is
He's
going
gonna
straight.
pineapple.
It's going straight to your spam mail. Josh is asking him if he's really sure that he wants to join this. Hangouts is looking out for you guys, and here we are.
Apparently.
All right, I'm going to start things off with a song that I'm not actually going to plug in right now. I'm going to play over the end credits of this episode because
Why?
the only way to fully treasure.
It's not 10 hours of Legend of Zelda, is it?
No.
This could be our longest episode just because of that.
But think of all the money we'll make.
Yeah,
Those
follow-
Heimlich Scheutz.
Yeah. There you go. I'll just plug more shirt.
Okay,
versus Into the Town.
everybody loves the friggin' choo-choo train. Everybody loves friggin' candy corn.
I love candy corn. Okay.
We
So
have a shirt about that.
go to NickieMutineers.com. Click the store link that I pasted on there. All right.
Just go on
we have a
literally any
website?
social media.
My first song comes from. Has anyone ever played Portal?
No,
It's a fantastic game.
I'm aware of Portal.
Are you aware of the song "Still Alive" from Portal?
Oh, it prompted me
I-
with that right away.
Am not.
This is the only song I have on my list that has lyrics, which is why I'm putting it at the end of the episode. So at the end of the episode, you're going to hear "Still Alive" from Portal. It's a really funny song. It's catchy as all hell. And I genuinely like it as a regular song. Like, I'll just listen to it. I listened to it today.
Is this English?
It's a robot. It's sung by the video game's villain.
But is it English?
Oh yeah, it's English.
I can't tell because I got you bopping in this ear. And I got somebody going, in my other ear.
That's Still Alive. It's a fantastic song. Jordan, have you at least heard the song?
I
feel like-
haven't. I haven't heard the song, and I've seen people play the game, but I've never played the game.
It's a fantastic game. It's a puzzle game that looks like a first-person shooter, but it's a puzzle game. Highly
That's
addictive.
Probably why I
Two.
didn't play it then.
Over the summer, both games were on sale on the Steam sale for $3 total.
They should have more first-person shooters where your guns aim automatically.
Like from the Nintendo 64 era, because that was their only choice.
Sure.
'Cause there was no other control stick. All right, someone else talk about a song.
GoldenEye, you had to aim. Okay.
Yeah, Josh,
What?
do you have a song?
The underground theme from Super Mario Brothers.
World 1, 2?
Yes, that one.
That was on my list.
Have you ever heard the Nine Inch Nails Closer remix of that song? Actually,
No.
it's the first two. It's the Mario theme or for the 1-1 and then 1-2, and so it starts out as Closer, and you know how Closer starts out with those drums that go. So every time it hits the second hi hat, a coin goes off. So it goes boom, bling, boom, and then it goes into the lyrics of the first verse, and you hear the World 1 music in the background, and then it goes all the way to the chorus, and then whenever it goes, I wanna fuck you like in burner, burner, burner.
I'm
Somebody
intrigued.
did the whole song like that, and it's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
It's good.
And he's listening to it right now. I feel like I'm going to have to plug that into it too.
Yep.
No, the listener's going to want to listen to this whole thing.
Yep.
I'll just put that at the end too, after Still Alive.
I have one with lyrics on my list, so you might want to put that towards the back as well. I'll let you know whenever my my lyrics.
I feel like this could be done a bit better.
This was also made in like 2003, so it's old.
Oh,
Sorry, I
remember
didn't mean to.
2003.
I didn't mean to bogart Josh's pick. So
Well, you
What?
did, so.
well, I mean, Josh did it to Shayna. So now it's Shayna's
Oh,
turn.
I wasn't listening to what was labeled as the best version, to be fair.
Well, is the best version better than the HD version? I ran into that a lot today too.
One never knows.
Swan.
He's
he's the loneliest number.
All right, Shayna, you got a game?
yeah.
Again.
I got a game, you know. I'm a big fan of the Mega Man music. Like any of it.
Oh, that's a lot to choose from.
It is.
Mega Man's on my list too, actually.
It's just good stuff.
I agree. Like any Mega Man music, Mega Man 2 is probably one of my favorite video games, if not my favorite video game.
Mhm.
I'm not too sure about that. It's definitely within the top 5, I can tell you that. But there is a specific level on Mega Man 2, which is the first stage of Dr. Wily.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna butcher it, but it kind of goes up. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum,
Yep.
bum, 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 bum. But there is a guy on YouTube under the name of
That's got to go at the end.
yeah. There's a guy on YouTube by the name of Brental Floss, and he took that song and put lyrics to it, which is really funny.
I'll have to look it up.
Brental floss. I've never.
Yeah.
Brental, like the name Brent,
Like-
but like
like
dental.
Yentl?
Yeah, Brental. Like
Okay,
dental
I'm
floss,
looking-
but the dude's name is Brent.
Well, that's clever.
I've never played a Mega Man game
What? Like ever?
ever. Never.
Or like today?
Yeah, yes, you have. You've played DuckTales.
hey! That's coming up later.
I'm just saying, it's just Mega Man.
It's on the Mega Man
It's
engine.
not the
It's a
same
completely
thing.
different game.
It's not completely different. It's partially different.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Is Mega Man DuckTales?
Nope.
No,
Then
DuckTales is Mega Man.
No, that's not how that works. I don't fight a robot boss at the end of DuckTales.
You don't have a gun in DuckTales. You have a cane.
You got Hoppy Cane.
Duck.
You do have a hoppy cane.
I've never played DuckTales.
Not a hurricane.
Here at Duckburg. Do, 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 do.
Andy, do you have a game?
No.
All right, Jordan. No, just kidding. Go back to Annie.
No.
Jordan.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat my fall cakes while you guys yell at each other.
Aren't I the one who created this whole thing by bringing up Donkey Kong music?
Donkey Kong music on your list?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Underwater
Kong.
music.
Aquatic
That's a solid
Animals?
game.
Wait, Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country.
No, because I thought you meant the like
The
actual.
original Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Was there an underwater level in that, Jordan?
I don't know. I never fucking made it past the first level, Andy.
Special Billy Mitchell.
Jordan
Only
sucks at throwing
secret
barrels.
best player barbecue sauce level where you're underwater.
I never made
USA.
it. I never made it to the fucking kill screen. I don't know, Ganny.
Hey, there's a potential kill screen coming up.
Why don't you yell at me some more on the internet? Bet you feel good about yourself now, making fun of me.
I do. I
God.
feel better.
I hope you do.
Look at her. She's glowing. She feels
Whoa.
great.
Wasn't the original Donkey Kong just a dude
No, I'm
throwing
gonna go,
barrels
like-
at Mario?
Well, it was a
Cut
Popeye game originally. It was
Kinda.
supposed to be Bluto and Popeye.
Oh.
So
Really?
there you go. Yeah. That was the original
Fun-
idea, but they couldn't get the license. And then they went with Donkey Kong and Jumpman.
Fun
you
fact,
don't
I
need
think
license
Popeye's
to throw
really
barrels.
stupid. Like, really stupid.
Wait, what?
I think Popeye's really stupid.
Excuse me?
Popeye?
Yeah, you heard me.
Popeye.
Man, somebody mute her.
No.
Can't just mute things you don't agree with,
Oh.
Watch me. No.
Damn it.
Tommy.
You know, it's funny to mute people on this, but I always feel bad because I can't unmute them, which is a horrible feature. I've done it to all of you at one point or another.
Nope.
Probably me more than once.
Yep.
No, I learned you've actually no. I don't think I have muted Jordan.
Nope.
No, you mute me instead. Jordan gets to stay because you just kill me off.
Muting is very different from killing.
Here.
Next
Okay,
on my
you're
list,
either muting or killing me. One of the two, once a week.
next on my list, one of my all-time favorite games from when I was 3 years old, clear until just now, still, is Bubble Bobble. And there's only one theme on Bubble Bobble. The main Bubble
Say it
Bobble
again.
theme.
Say it again.
Bubble Bobble. Has anyone played Bubble Bobble? Josh, I know you have.
I have.
It looks
Never
like a
even heard
kid's
of it.
game. The more you advance into the levels, it gets insane. It's absolute insanity. Bubble Bobble is one of the greatest games with one of the greatest musics ever. Musics.
The music.
Musics.
So yeah, Bubble Bobble. Look it up. No, it's playing right now. Don't look it up. We will provide the Bubble Bobble for you.
And it'll drop in right about now.
Bring your own bubble bobble. BYOBB.
Moving on from Bubble Bobble, I think we should go to Bubble Level. Josh, what do you got?
Well, guys, I just want to level with you.
That's what I thought.
I really like the Spy Hunter theme song.
I have a question about that.
Does it count? Because it's just
It's the Peter Gunn.
Yeah, Peter Gunn theme.
But they added like an extra note. You know, like how what Vanilla Ice did to Under Pressure?
The hi-hat hits that extra beat.
Yeah.
This is something.
What are you listening to?
The Spy Hunter.
Yeah, there's like, it's almost the Peter Gunn thing. It's just, there's a little extra note in there. So, Josh, I'm going to allow it because Spy Hunter was a fun-ass game.
Is.
Didn't they make a movie about that starring The Rock?
I hope not. No, that was Rampage.
No, that was Scorpion King.
Hold on.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
Spy Hunter was a fun
Except
game.
Rock.
You're a car and you shoot things.
Anyways, what were you saying?
It was Shayna's turn. That's what I was saying.
No.
Okay, well, since I could not pick Tony Hawk in any way, shape, or form,
I think you should have been allowed to.
I mean, it was
Don't take her side.
incredible.
It is a
Anyways,
fantastic soundtrack.
What do you mean, don't take her side? Her side, I want to.
story of my life. That's like my middle name.
Never said
Don't take
anything
your
about
side.
not being able to pick Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 soundtrack.
That's true.
No,
You
he
never did.
said any Tony Hawk. I saw it in the group chat. He said any Tony Hawk.
What about
And
the American
ruin-
Idol karaoke game?
Ruined my life. So I'm gonna go with the intro song for Super Mario 3. So I really like it.
Like the title screen song, because that's a great one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was
That
a
one's
Super
my
Mario
favorite.
3.
Yeah, that was the one where it had Yoshi in it.
That was Super Mario World. Super
Was
Mario.
it?
Yeah. Which
Super
one did you
Mario
pick?
3 was
Oh, then I
my
want the
favorite.
one that has Yoshi in it.
Oh, okay.
It was Mario World.
I'll just write world over this.
Wait. Is the 3 the one where they like change hats and turns into like squirrels and shit?
Yeah, and they played it
Yeah.
on the Wizard. That was its big debut.
That was the first one that had the
Oh,
overhead
wow.
map, where you had to like walk to the level and then hit X to like enter the spot.
Yeah, it had an overworld.
Yeah, you had to like travel on the map to get, and you could go to different places. I think that's like my second favorite video game ever.
Well, Mario games are fantastic. Is there?
I love
okay,
Mario.
Is there
Mario.
bad Mario game like in the main series? Not talking about like Mario is missing. It's just like the main.
What about Dr. Mario?
That's not the main
I
series,
love
Josh.
Dr.
What
Mario.
about like Paper? What about the latest ones? They're not
Do you
great,
ever play?
right?
Do you ever play Wario's Woods? It was like Dr. Mario, but it was Wario instead.
No,
I played
That
Yoshi's
was awesome.
friggin' cookie.
Yoshi's Cookie was horrible.
I never.
Well, I played it. I maybe played it more than anyone else.
You were the only one.
I got that game for 30 cents whenever it was on sale on the Wii U
Oh my god,
eShop.
I played it so.
Jordan,
Much.
you spent way too much money on that.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
I don't even know what it is. Hold on.
Oh
Don't,
man,
don't. Just,
I should look up this Tasmania game I had. The music. I wonder if
I'm
it's-
surprised Tasmania didn't make our cartoon list. Because it did
I don't
not.
ever remember.
Oh
what
shit!
the
I forgot
Are we
about
supposed to
that.
do a volume 2?
Yeah, we have to. Like, we're just going
Did
to
I
have
do
to.
the cartoon show?
No, you were missing that one.
Mm.
Who's next?
this
Annie.
makes
Annie's
sense.
next.
Not the Tasmania music.
Okay, Jordan's next, and then Annie.
Should I do the one with the lyrics or one without the lyrics? I'm gonna do the one without the lyrics. Yeah. The Final Fantasy VII boss theme is one of my favorites.
See, I knew you were going to come with the Final Fantasy choice.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII's music is the only one I really remember that really stuck with me.
But like, how can you have more than one Final Fantasy?
Technically, the first one should have been the last one.
It
So,
says final in the title. It's clear as day.
so does anybody know where they got the title Final Fantasy?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't care. Joke's over.
Too bad. I'm gonna fucking tell you. You opened this can of worms, Shayna. This is all your fault.
Should have known better.
No, it was Squaresoft was the name of the company, and they were kind of going under in the early days of the Nintendo because they didn't have a hit video game. So they made one last one, and they called it Final Fantasy because it was supposed to have like this meta meaning that it was going to be their final video game. And then it sold, and then it pretty much rejuvenated their entire company. So that's where the
Why
name
didn't
Final
they just
Fantasy.
change it to like?
So they're complete fuck ups then, huh?
Yeah. So they
Trying to make a hit game and can't do it. They're like, fuck it, this is the final one, and they
Yep.
sucked at that.
yeah, and then everybody on their team was able to pay their bills. That was weird.
That really
Assholes.
sucks.
Oh. Was that the only one from Final Fantasy you had?
The actual final fight in Final Fantasy VII was a good one too, with Sephiroth. I think it was called the One-Winged Angel, if I'm not mistaken. That was a good one too. It was very orchestral. Whichever
One-Winged
one's correct.
Angel?
Yeah.
Well, I think orchestral.
I'm gonna plug that one in too. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, and so what I always hear about them is, first of all, they're fun. Second of all, it's always the music. Everyone always raves about the music. So
Yeah, and a lot of people, because I came to Final Fantasy on the PlayStation, so my first Final Fantasy was 7. A lot of people who grew up with the Super Nintendo swear up and down that 6 is the best one.
which is also called
And-
3.
Yeah, so it was 3 in America, but 6 in Japan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna level with you. I tried to play 6 about 3 or 4 months ago on that Super Nintendo Classic that I have.
Uh-huh.
Playing that game was a chore. I had zero fun at all. Like I didn't even finish it. Like I was 20 something
Didn't-
hours into
Did I
the
hear
game.
Jordan say that he's a 3 in America but a 6 in Japan?
Yep.
I feel like that should be a shirt.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a lot of people angry about not liking Final Fantasy VI. So,
Hey man, I started this off with I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I think I will harness the brunt of the force.
I highly recommend playing Final Fantasy VII.
All right, I'll check it out. Annie, you're next.
No.
All right, back to me. No, really, do you?
No.
All right, well, next. So, one of my favorite games, one of the greatest games of all time, like universally, was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I mean, this.
Do you say Macarena?
Oh man, I would play that Zelda game.
The Macarena.
of Time.
How dare you mock the sacred Triforce, Shayna?
Macarena.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
How have you? Anyway, that game is full of awesome music. Actually, music's a big part of that game because you have an ocarina. You have to play the music.
The thing.
Yeah, act it out, Shayna.
The thing. My kid has one.
I wish
And
everyone
she's
else was.
terrible at it. It's
Ocarina
on a
of
necklace.
Time?
Well, just the ocarina.
So, going through all the songs of that game, hands down, my favorite one is the theme for Gerudo Valley, which is just part of one of the lands that you go through, and it is amazing. So, yeah. It's just like the rest of the game is all like fantasy music and everything, but this one turns into like weird Western upbeat music.
I noticed listening to a lot of old like Super Nintendo music was weirdly Western. It would get all like rollicky, like like for no particular reason. Like I feel like they just have limited options, or like maybe like didn't it used to be a trope of like Japanese people being into country Western stuff? Is that a thing? That's fine. Is that offensive? I don't know. Sorry.
I think you can culturally appropriate your own culture. That's
can't
fine.
like say anything anymore. Oh my god, I sound like an old person. Oh, I have to stop talking.
You're the youngest one.
Yeah, you're the youngest one, damn it.
Oh gosh.
The day you sound older than Josh. Speaking of Josh, what's the game?
Oh man.
Face.
Did I freeze?
No, you're here.
Okay. Holy shit!
Your
Like,
reaction was funny.
well, like everybody on my screen froze.
Oh, I thought you were reacting
It was planned.
to Jake saying you're old or whatever.
How? Pretty much everything on the new God of War. It's just like background music, like drums and shit, but it's pretty cool. That's all.
You
I've
just
never
think
played
it's
God of
cool
War.
because you feel like a god.
No, it's just like Viking music. It's nice and relaxing as I'm beating the shit out of everybody.
I'm a little
Nice, relaxing battle sounds.
I'm a little surprised that Josh came with a newer game.
Well, it's the
So
one
far.
newer game. I had to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the newest game on my list was Portal, and I've already
They have it on
done
YouTube.
that well.
I feel like this would be good, like cleaning music.
With a hammer.
Cleaning music.
I feel like you're doing something really important.
Yeah, it's good. It's relaxing. I like it.
I've never heard it. I'm going to hear it. I'm a little concerned with how many of these I'm like, I've never played it.
Okay,
Welcome
PlayStation
to my
4.
world.
Man, do you know how many games there are like just that exist? I have to be really picky and choosy what I play because there's a lot of shit out there, man.
Yeah,
There's at least 12.
there's fucking.
Yes.
You can get Plants vs Zombies on the PlayStation 4.
Hey, Plants vs. Zombies is fun. I don't remember the music.
Well,
Jake,
No, I can't pay $30 for
free
it.
PS4.
wait, what?
Weren't you supposed to get a free PS4 at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I even brought it up to him, too. Last time you reminded me, I was like, I'm going to tell him right now. And then I did. He's like, yeah. And here I am, PS4-less. But, like, I don't know what to do about that because I can't be like, hey, man, you said you were going to give me a free PS4. Like, I can't be the one that's being pushy about it.
Well, you done fucked up, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Hey, Shane is next.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know. I'm running out of. When I used to play video games, I would just mute them and turn music on, unless it was Tony Hawk. So I don't know music.
I have a funny story about that, actually.
Is this for like now or after the show?
No, for right now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna wait till you finish your part of the story, though.
No, like I'm finished.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did that. I did that with the Castlevania game for the PlayStation 1, Symphony of the Night, which is probably also in my top 5. But whenever I was having my first playthrough, I would turn the music down, and a friend of mine gave me a copied cassette of the soundtrack to Cartoon Planet with Space Ghost, Brack, and Zorak. So I would listen to that while I played Castlevania. So now every time I hear Castlevania, I think of Space Ghost. And every time I hear Space Ghost, I think of Castlevania.
What a weird mashup you've created in your own mind.
I know.
Huh.
I know.
I'm slightly jealous. I did something very similar to that. When Fallout 3 came out, it was also around the same time WALL-E came out on DVD. And I spent so many hours watching WALL-E while playing Fallout 3. So in my mind, they are very meshed together. And they're very similar theme.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel like that could probably be
Weird
true.
dreams.
Like, for all I know, Fallout 3 was happening in the Wall-E universe somewhere. Like, these people just got left behind, didn't get to go on the Axiom.
They didn't get to get fat. That's unfortunate.
All right, back to Annie.
I don't have like I feel like I look up music and it's like, yeah, I remember listening to that forever. There's none that I liked.
So should I stop throwing
Yeah, I remember
to you?
listening to it all day. But no, it wasn't good. There's not good video game music. I don't even
Oh, there's good video game music. Jordan's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
say-
I know, but not for the shit that I played on Super Nintendo that I remember.
I feel like you're very defensive about this. Like, fuck you! None of the games I played had good music, assholes.
Well, it's true, and you can't even go on and look up like best video game music, and it's all like it's just stupid.
The joy of video games.
Like the Punch Out music is fucking amazing. That changed my whole life listening to it earlier. I can't even tell you.
But the awesome part about video game music, I have a whole playlist on my Spotify where like
I mean, it's good.
covers are like orchestra covers or metal covers or both. Like they can really take old songs and really punch
It
them up.
just doesn't
Not
have
punch
the
'em out.
same emotional heft as like a TV theme song when it's just like for hours.
That's why you mute it and play something else.
I never did mute it though. I just listened to it.
So
I
next
play
up,
Yoshi for 5 hours and listen to the Yoshi's Cookie music, but it's not like, man, I love that fucking music. I didn't even like the game. I don't know why I did it. There's nothing else to do.
next up on my list, little racing game from the Super Nintendo called F-Zero. Anyone ever play F-Zero?
Yep.
I did.
Did Mario Kart like an American.
Hell
we played
yeah.
Mario Kart too. But a particular, I narrowed it down to 2 songs from F-Zero, and I went back and forth all day before I finally decided the one that I needed to do was Big Blue, which is a stupid name.
There's
Hey, my
more than
boy,
one
Blue.
song.
Yeah, the notable ones from F-Zero are Big Blue and Mute City, but I only did Big Blue. I'm not plugging Mute City in, but Big Blue is awesome. And the weird thing is, for F-Zero X, for the Nintendo 64, they brought the music back. But I felt like it was better in the 16-bit era, because on the 64, they're like, we're going to use real instruments and electric guitars. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of better the way it was. Big Blue is awesome. Highly recommend Big Blue. And I recommend F-Zero. Oh, and here's the other shit part, though. I played F-Zero on the GameCube. They took away all the music and just replaced it with generic techno crap. It's infuriating.
That was some video game music.
Yeah, isn't video game music just techno?
No, this is like F-Zero for the GameCube, really fun shit music. 64 and Super Nintendo, awesome music. Who still has songs on their lists?
I have a couple.
Yeah, I've got some.
Josh, you go.
Should I just read out the last 3 I have?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, sure.
I included Fantasy Zone because that is just like a fucking. That was just craziness. The original Outrun on what was it? The Genesis.
Wait, which song from Outrun though? No, it was
I like the what was it? The beach theme or whatever the fuck it was.
I feel like Breeze was in the title.
Maybe something. Anyways, and the Rambo game from the Genesis.
That was also on the Master System.
Oh.
We played it on our Genesis.
Oh, that's right. We had that stupid thing that went to the top.
Yeah, that's where you're getting confused.
Anyways, yeah. Those are my last 3.
Okay. We're just gonna plug those right in a row. You did the same thing on the cartoon episode too.
I got bored.
I feel like a lot of video game music would stress me out too. You'd have that like like that like high tension music, you know, that would make it like that much more strenuous. Like
Yeah,
this
like the-
stupid level where you keep falling and every time it's like
Like when Crunk has his own theme music and he's trying so hard to make sure nobody sees him.
Or like when you get into an area with like a boss of some kind or a larger enemy and the music changes, and you're just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, something's coming.
Yes.
Oh shit, something's coming.
I'd
Oh,
get all worked up and I'd have to pause it and I'd be like shaking. But I'd have to play because I was the best one and like nobody else could beat it. Right.
you were playing Paper Mario.
Remember that game Paperboy on like
Paperboy was
Nintendo?
stressful. That's Paperboy.
Okay, I know it from Nick Arcade.
That was the cool show.
It was, and it used to play on some channel, and I would record it way back in like 2006, 7, 6. Yeah, must have been. That was a good year when I was watching Nick Arcade a lot.
That's a good year.
I remember Nick Arcade like existing. Other
You
than
know
that-
what was better? Finders Keepers was better. You remember that show?
Finders
That,
Keepers
yes,
was-
that was also on in that time period.
That was
So
a
the
great
shows
show.
I actually
always
went
jealous they get to
online
wreck the house.
find- I couldn't remember the name of that show, and for some reason at work, I was just standing around stickering CDs one night, and it just hit me. I'm like, oh man, what the hell was the name of that show? And I had to go on this crazy Google quest
Manhunt.
to find. Yeah. There was also, speaking of video games, there was also some really crazy video game show that wasn't Nick Arcade. And now I
We
can't
should do a
remember
game show
what
episode.
it's called.
I really like
Yeah.
game shows.
What?
What? What are we wedding about?
I'm trying to find
Shannon
the.
don't like game shows.
No, I said I like game shows.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
Don't
good.
add extra words to my
Video
sentence,
power.
Annie.
Well, I was clearly disturbed, so I'm happy.
I
to have
know.
whispered.
Like nobody doesn't like game shows. I don't
Almost
know very
lost a
many.
I
friend.
know. I was
Okay.
thinking, like, is this some sort of like sociopath test?
I don't know very many game shows,
Doesn't like game shows.
but I like the ones that I like.
I'll walk what I'll walk.
Jordan, how many more do you have? I have 2 more on my list.
I have 2 more, so you can lead it off, and then
All
Oh,
we'll
right.
swap back and forth.
I have 28 more.
When were you gonna say them?
No.
All in one sentence.
Just rattle them off in quick
I'm
succession.
going to do my own solo show to add on to the end afterward.
After Still Alive from Portal. Okay, so my next one is a recent discovery on my part from a Super Nintendo game that I've never played up until recently. But it is from Kirby Superstar, and it's King DDD's theme.
I'm so glad you didn't say Epic Yarn. I'm so sick of seeing the name Kirby's Epic Yarn.
I heard that game was really good.
It has a terrible name.
Well, he's made out of yarn for some weird ass reason.
It's not
I like
epic at all.
Kirby. He's cute.
Yeah, well, that's what I always thought. And then I heard King DDD's theme, and it is a rollicking ride of a song.
I guess I'll look it up.
Like, it just...
How disappointed am I going to be? What's it called? Who? DDD? What the frig? What's this?
Yeah,
Captain?
It's DEDEDE
Yeah, it already prompted me.
from Kirby Superstar. Don't listen to the Smash Brother remixes. Kirby Superstar, that's the one you want. And that song just goes.
Smash Brothers Superstar. Smash Brothers Kirby Superstar.
Like it really, I feel like that.
There's
It's
an Elton John ad beforehand.
not in the game. No, that's part of the song. Damn it! I should have rolled with that. So anyway, yeah, King DDD's theme from Kirby Superstar. rollicking ride of a song. Jordan.
Sounds like video game music.
Yeah, it is video game music.
Oddly enough, mine is an Elton John song. No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe this whole time is the first Elton John song on this whole list. That's
Elton
crazy.
John's Piano Hero is where I get the game.
You wouldn't let me use Tony Hawk, or I could have included some Elton John.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight level from Lion King game.
Right. There for the PlayStation 1, there was
it's a level on Lion King where he's just trying to get laid.
Yeah, don't you
Yeah. You gotta get pinned.
That was the secret level. You had to put in the code.
There's nothing more wholesome than sexual intercourse.
Well, I mean, not wrong. Anyways, sorry, Jordan.
No, I was actually going to say that should be the clip that gets put at the end of the show, but I don't think we do that for disaster hours. Nothing more wholesome than sexual intercourse. There's a game for the PlayStation 1 called Wild Arms, and it was one of these crazy Japanese RPGs. And the beginning, there's like an animated intro. No,
Sounds like those Flappy Tubby things in front of the car.
Ooh. Oh, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men.
And there was an animated intro, and it was this instrumental piece. I guess it's just called Wild Arms intro. I don't know. I don't know if it has an actual name or not, but it's really good.
I have it written down. We're gonna listen to it right now.
It's like this nice classical guitar piece.
Ooh,
it's really good.
Ooh.
Maybe classical-ish guitar piece. I don't know.
Wild Arms theme.
I've never even heard of Wild Arms.
I've played the first one. I never finished it, but I really liked it, and I have it downloaded for the PlayStation 3. I should probably get around to playing it.
I mean, there's so many games. You have to be choosing with your time.
I know.
Wild
I mean,
Arms theme really hits a lot of different emotions. For one
told
theme.
you.
Whistling as well.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to circle back around to my number one real fast. And it is always been my number one.
So the Wild Arms theme is the best one, yeah. Yeah.
We were talking earlier about the DuckTales game from this Nintendo. However, what I want to talk about is the DuckTales remastered game where they just took that game and remade it. Kept all the same music but updated it. So from that game, The Moon.
Do you have 2 DuckTales on your list?
No, we just happened to be talking about DuckTales earlier.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it was going to come up later, because that's my all-time favorite video game song is The Moon level from DuckTales. And
so the remastered one?
Yeah, it's the same song. It's just, the original one sounds like video game
They mastered
music.
it again.
Yeah.
Because mastering it once wasn't enough.
It starts off with that high-pitched sound and then just kind of rolls into the song, and it is good stuff. And it blows my mind. I was like, this is from a DuckTales game. This game was made on the cheap. They used the Mega Man engine, as we discussed earlier. Came out with the greatest video game song of all time.
It sounds like video game music.
That's the thing. All right, Jordan,
I like
your
how
turn.
Annie is listening to all of these in real time as we talk about them. She's just our real time commentator on these songs. So this isn't necessarily my number one, but it's always kind of stuck with me just because it's a weird song. I've talked about the Kingdom Hearts series on both of our shows before.
Once or twice.
And there was a Japanese pop star, and I can't remember what her name is. But she did a song for Kingdom Hearts 2 called Simple and Clean. And to this day, I still have no idea what the song's about. She sings it in English. And I just remember the chorus saying, "Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight." Yeah.
It's a good song to clean to.
Yeah. And anyway, you guys can listen to it right now.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
I got distracted. I looked up Crash Bandicoot music. It's very bad.
I don't remember. I imagine it had to have been. I mean, the game was fun, but it was just frantic. Jungle tunes.
See, a lot of video game music is bad. I mean, unsurprisingly, but it's just not. They're not as distinctive as.
Well, I mean, it's not a pop song, right? Like, I mean, it's a.
Yeah, I know, but it's more limited.
Well, I mean, back in the day, you were literally limited.
That's what I'm saying. Still, even now, it's more limited than a regular theme song.
Yeah, and you have to when they make the songs, it has to be something because you're gonna be listening to it over and over for possibly years. I don't know, depending how long the game is. Like on Skyrim, the music in that is just like low tones because it was like this game is gonna take you years to beat. So we're not gonna go too crazy with it. Someone's knocking at my door.
Did you order a pizza?
I don't think so. Sounds like a child knock. I'll be right back. Guys, carry on.
Okay.
Jake's about to get shot.
Child assassin. It's Odd Job.
Throwing hats around.
See? Video game.
Aha. I spaced out for like 20 minutes there. What happened?
Video game music.
Knocking on the door.
So now what he needs to do is just put the same song for every fucking thing we said.
See if anyone even notices.
He needs to put Mambo number 5 for every song break.
1, 2, that should be a video game. Mambo number 5 is a game. You have to save all the girls.
That would be amazing.
You're Lou Bega.
Did anyone mention any songs while I was gone?
Yeah, Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5.
Not writing that one down. No, sir.
Too late, we already did.
So who the fuck was at your door?
Was it an assassin?
Man, I can't believe we just listened to Mambo number 5. That was great.
It was
Mambo number 5.
Told you it sounded like a very childlike knock. So.
Was it like a childlike adult?
Interesting that nobody mentioned Tetris.
It was on my also rans. I have a long list of.
It's video game music.
But like Tetris is one of the ones that you mute and you listen to other music while you play Tetris.
Oh my god! I played on my Game Boy and listened to it in freaking headphones. Why?
Put on the Type B music.
I don't remember the Type B. I just know the main one, Type A. Also,
Type B.
I'm not. So from here on out, I'm not going to plug in these ones, but like Tetris and stuff. But also on my almost made my list was the Gangplank Galleon music from Donkey Kong Country. But Annie covered Donkey Kong Country already.
Well,
the last level where you rule. I didn't want to include it on the list. If everyone's curious, they can go look it up.
Is that the like creepy one?
It's the pirate shanty. And also, like, Mario 64 had a lot of great songs on that one. Yeah. Nintendo has good songs, guys.
They do. I even like the original Zelda.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Mario Brothers theme, the Zelda main theme, like, those are just some of the greatest music ever.
That music was always just exciting because you were almost at the end.
the Gangplank Galleon one?
Yeah.
First time I played that game, I didn't know that was the last level. I was like, oh, it's over.
I do so love Donkey Kong Country. That's probably my favorite video game ever. I might be willing to say that. Definitely my top 5.
I mean, it's a good game. I've only played the first one though. I didn't play the second two, or the 64 one. I didn't play.
Me too. I had the second one for Game Boy.
For what?
Game Boy.
Oh.
Game Boy. Game Boy.
Oh, I forgot one of mine on my list. How did that happen?
Is it a Game Boy game?
No, it's a Sega game.
Sega.
All right, guys, I have one more.
Oh yeah, I had missile defense on mine too.
I'm not putting missile defense. Did that even have music?
Yeah,
Missile defense 3D.
yeah.
Okay,
And as you get more missiles, the music started getting like faster tempo, and your blood pressure goes up, and then you explode.
All right, I'll put in missile defense 3D. But also, this was like number 7 on my list. I don't know how I skipped it, but the Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog, the first game, the first level of the first game.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that song gets stuck in my head. Makes me want to go.
Oh,
fast.
what about Echo the Dolphin? It's all relaxing and shit.
Oh, that'll put you to sleep, man.
I like sleeping.
I wish I was right now.
Hey, you know what? We should all just go to sleep.
Done.
We're at an hour for this disaster hour, and thank you for joining us. And by an hour, I mean in real time, because once I plug all the songs in, it's going to be at least 3.
I'll see you next year, everybody.
Next year's disaster hour. Good night, everybody.